spotlight. Well done. Om, everybody. Welcome to your Sunday morning yoga class. My name is Prabhu Shah, taken by Prabhu. And you can follow whatever I do whatever you can. Everybody be able to do something and you'll definitely benefit from what you learn today. So we start by chanting Om. We chant Om 3 times. So we do different types of breathing. We call it pranayam. So first one is called Bhastrika Pranayam. In Bhastrika Pranayam, you breathe in through the nose and then breathe out through the nose. Keep the mouth closed. So inhale through the nose, fill up the lungs, and exhale through the nose. Feel the oxygen going into the lungs, then it goes into the heart and then into the blood. With extra oxygen, there is extra healing happening inside the body. Bhastrika Pranayam, keep your shoulders straight, keep your back straight. You can do it sitting on the floor, on a mat. You can do it sitting on a chair. Long deep breaths. This will help with concentration and the healing of the body. Calms the mind. Just feel your lungs. Oxygen going into the lungs. We do very little shallow breathing. So we need to fill up the lungs so they expand. There's so much capacity. Welcome everyone to the Sunday morning yoga session. Everybody can do it. Long deep breaths. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. Bhastrika Pranayam. All the breathing techniques we call pranayam. Now you're going to breathe in and you're going to cough 3-4 times. This will bring out the toxins from the lungs. Bring out the toxins from the lungs. So you breathe in and you cough 3-4 times. You breathe in. And then take 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next you breathe in and cough. And And then again, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathe in and cough. Now you take some deep breaths. Next, you're going to expand the lungs. You're going to breathe in and stretch your hands to the back. Stretch your hands to the back. Turn your head backwards. So breathe in and stretch hands back. The lungs will expand. Then breathe out and go down. Squeeze the lungs. Head down. Hands down. Then breathe in. Up and stretch backwards. Breathe out and down. Simple yoga session with exercises and lots of breathing. Right, next some exercises. So stretch your legs, both legs apart. So take your hand down towards the opposite leg. Turn your head round. You're twisting your waistline. You're turning the head back. Squeezing the organs. We aim to keep the organs healthy by exercising them in several ways. If the organs are healthy, your immune system is strong. So do what you can. Simple exercises, very effective. Next, exercise for the knees. So move your knees up and down. One knee goes up, other knee goes down. Up and down. We exercises your knees. You can do it on the floor as well. Sitting on the floor, sitting on a mat. And then both knees together, push down. Right, next is Chakyasana, grinding. Going to join both hands. Keep the elbows straight, keep the hands straight. Elbows will not bend. So go towards your toes and come back. So breathe in as you're coming back. Breathe out as you go forwards. Big circle, feel the energy. Generate a lot of energy in the body. And it improves the body's metabolism, helps to lose your weight, control your weight. Feel the energy. It's very good for prostate problems, good for uterus, ovaries problems. You start with smaller circles and then try and go towards the toes as slowly and as much as you can. You breathe in as you go back, Breathe out as you go forwards. Then we go in reverse. Reverse grinding, Chakyasana. You can do 5 to 50 of these. Feel the benefit. Check your weight before you start and check it every week. Grinding. If necessary, you can do up to 100 circles as well. Oh, well done. Next, exercise for your hip joint. It's good to move your knees. If you're on the floor, bring your feet together and move your knees up and down. On the chair, you move your knees in and out. Butterfly, Titliasana. Right, next, both legs straight. I'm just putting on the stool so you can see my legs. Then bend both your toes, bend your toes. All the toes is squeeze tight and release, squeeze and release. Very good exercise for the legs. If you have arthritis, you have gout, swollen feet, swollen ankles, do this regularly. Even if you haven't got it, you still do it. Exercise the legs. Helps to move the lymph fluid up. Squeeze the toes. And then both feet forwards and backwards. Move your feet forwards and backwards. Feel so many muscles in the leg. Forwards and back. And then you rotate both feet, big circle, slowly, slowly. Feel the muscles, big circle. And then you go in reverse. And then vipers, both your feet apart, move your feet side to side. The whole leg is moving. Well done. Now back to your sitting position, whatever position is comfortable. So you're going to do some hand movements and with breathing out. So you're going to breathe out, just breathe out through the nose and move the hands as I say. So you throw your hands out in front and breathe out. Om. Next, you can join both hands together. Keep the first two fingers out. Hold your other fingers. You're going to raise your hands up above the head. This will stretch the spinal cord. Very good for the spinal cord. Both hands are up above the heads, above your head, and you breathe out. So you're breathing out. Om. Next is Udan Mudra. This is good for the thyroid. You join your thumb and three fingers. The little finger stays loose. Thumb and three fingers together. Thumb and three fingers. The little finger stays loose. All these fingers go on the shoulders. And then you breathe out. Oh. Next, you throw your hands out to the sides. They only go up to here, straight. Don't go down. Go up to here, like this. So you breathe out, throw your hands out. Oh. Now, again, you're going to squeeze your stomach, squeeze your waistline. You're going to turn to the side. As you turn, you squeeze the organs. And then as you breathe out, you squeeze the organs extra. So constantly, we want to keep the immune system strong, keep exercising the organs. So you're going to turn to the side, head turns to the side, shoulders go to the side. And then you push your hands down if you're on the chair. If you're on the floor, you touch all your fingers on the floor. That will stimulate your sinus points. So you turn to the side and breathe out. Oh, very good. Really squeeze the organs. Then next, you're going to raise your hands up, and then you forcefully bring your hands down and breathe out. Oh, lots of breathing with exercise. Lots of breathing, throwing out carbon dioxide, getting extra oxygen into the body. Long deep breaths. The constant demand for oxygen. You're having a yoga session, your Sunday yoga session with Prabhu. Next, we're going to do Kapalbhati Prayer. This is another of the breathing techniques. Very powerful pranayam, Kapalbhati, where you breathe out through the nose, and then you exercise the organs. You squeeze the organs as the stomach contracts in. Kapalbhati, not to be done by pregnant women. You breathe out through the nose, 1 stroke per second. Just push air out from the nose, just like blowing your nose. The stomach moves in by itself. The breathing in happens automatically. So your part is to only breathe out once per second through the nose. That's Kapalbhati. And then we do different mudras, hand gestures. The first one is Vayu Mudra. In Vayu Mudra, you first bend your first finger and keep the thumb on top. Vayu Mudra. First finger bent, thumb on top. Other 3 fingers are straight. This is good for joint problems and good for gastric problems. And then Kapalbhati. You breathe out. If you feel tired or dizzy, you stop about a minute and resume. Oh. The next mudra is Apan Mudra. The middle 2 fingers joined to the thumb. Middle 2 fingers are joined to the thumb. Other 2 fingers straight. This helps to remove toxins from the body and Kapalbhati. Om. Next one is Surya Mudra. Surya Mudra helps to reduce weight, improves the body's metabolism. You bend the ring finger, thumb on top. Bend the ring finger, thumb on top. Ring finger bent, thumb on top. Other three fingers straight. And Kapalbhati. Om. Surya Mudra. Next, Varun Mudra. Little finger joined to the thumb. Other three fingers straight. Varun Mudra. It's very good for the skin problems. Very good for skin problems, for dry skin, and helps with bladder problems as well. And Kapalbhati. Om. Next is Ling Mudra. Ling Mudra, you lock your fingers together, join your palms together, and keep the left thumb sticking out. Wrap the right thumb at the bottom of the left thumb. Wrap around the bottom of the left thumb. And this gives you a lot of energy, Ling Mudra, and helps with people who have problems. If you have problems with low blood pressure, and exercises your heart and lung muscles. And Kapalbhati, not to be done by pregnant women. So we are doing 1 stroke per second. 60 strokes a minute. 300 strokes in 5 minutes. People with high blood pressure and heart problems can still do it. They do it a little slower speed. They go the speed of 40 to 60 strokes a minute. They can still do it. It will help them. So practice every day, Kapalbhati Prayer, minimum 5 minutes. Increase your timing to 20 minutes and do it every day for the rest of the life for the healthy person. But if you have problems, you do Kapalbhati twice a day. Start doing twice a day. Keep on increasing the timing. Go up to 30 minutes, then go up to 1 hour. You can do it in different sections, half hour or 15 minutes, 3-4 times, 30 minutes, 3 times, whatever. Improves the body's metabolism, helps to control the weight. Squeezing the pancreas helps to control diabetes type 1 and type 2. Helps to unblock the arteries and helps to reduce the size of any cysts or stones in the body. Helps to generate new healthy cells in the body. Lots of benefits. Basically, keeping the organs healthy, to keeping the immune system strong, keeping the organs healthy to fight off any new invasions, infections in the body. As the stomach contracts in, exercising your liver, kidneys, pancreas, uterus, ovaries, prostate, spleen, gallbladder, and your master gland, the thyroid gland. Air is passing by the thyroid gland. Very powerful pranayam. Do it, practice it, feel the benefit, and then tell other people as well. Om. Take some deep breaths. Pranayam. All the breathing techniques will help you keep the body healthy, keep the immune system strong, tackle different types of problems. But Kapalbhati is the main one. Kapalbhati and Anulom Vilom, which both together will help tackle all types of problems in the body. Basically, to keep the immune system strong, activate the organs, reactivate the organs, and let the organs get their health back. Now we go to the Mandukasana. Mandukasana is good for diabetes type 1 and 2 and all types of stomach problems. But now in additional, with Mandukasana, you do it for all types of problems. With Mandukasana, the effect of Kapalbhati is much better because you are squeezing the stomach and doing Kapalbhati as well. So Kapalbhati, you get more benefit by doing Kapalbhati in this Mandukasana pose. This is Manduk is a frog. In the frog pose, Mandukasana, if you can't bend, you just bend as much as you can. You can still do it. So thumb goes in and close the fist. Thumb goes in, close the fist. Both fists point towards each other. Rest your fist on the belly button. Then you breathe in, breathe out, push the stomach in. So we are always already squeezing the organs, and then we bend forwards. There's extra squeeze, and then you do Kapalbhati. So lots of squeezing of the organs. Home. Slowly up. You can do this 3 to 21 times. And each time you can do up to 10 minutes. To 10 minutes, each asana of Mandukasana will feel lots of benefits. Lots of benefits. This is part 1 of Mandukasana. Part 2 of Mandukasana is left hand on the stomach, right hand on top. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, we are squeezing, but we're going to catch the pancreas with both hands. Somewhere it will be caught and it will be squeezed. And bend forwards and Kapalbhati. Om. Slowly up. You do this 3 to 21 times. And each time you can do up to 10 minutes. So lots of Kapalbhati in Mandukasana pose. Very, very much more effective. Next is Satsakasana. It's good for the brain, good for diabetes. It's going to raise your hands up, breathe in, and take them back. And breathe out and go down. Heads go down, hands down. Stretch your hands forwards. Feel the blood rushing to the brain. And you breathe in and go up and back. And you breathe out and down. And one more. Good for the brain problems and diabetes. So diabetes is Kapalbhati, Mandukasana with Kapalbhati, Satsakasana, and then the other asanas where you again squeeze Vakrasana. So very good for even for type 1 diabetes. You have to do it and feel the insulin level, the requirements keep going down. You feel the benefits. You have to do it and you do as much as you can. Now we do some exercises. Those who can lie on the floor, you can lie down on the floor and you can raise each leg up. Each leg going up. And then both legs up. Both legs go up and pose a little. And down. Breathe in, both legs up. Now we do exercise for the knees. So raise your right knee and lock both hands under the right knee. And then make your legs straight and bent. Cycling. Then we go in reverse. And then you rotate the foot. Big circle. Then you go in reverse. Then the other leg, both hands under the knee, straight and bent. Then you go in reverse. And then rotate. Big circle. And in reverse. Right, next. Good exercise for reducing the weight from thighs, hips, and buttocks. You're going to do 10 circles. So you raise your right leg up and make 10 circles. Big circles. And 10 in reverse. So you do 5 to 50 circles. And feel your weight coming down. Gradually, naturally. Natural weight reduction. And the other leg, 10 circles. And then 10 in reverse. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. Feel the heart racing. Do what you can. Gradually, you'll be able to do more and more. You can repeatedly watch this session. This will be on YouTube. And then next, both legs together. You feel a lot of stretching of the stomach. Do what you can. Both legs together. 5 circles. And then 5 in reverse. And relax, take some deep breaths. Next, those who can lie down on the floor, you lie down on your back. You do the Markatasana, very good exercise for the back. You're going to bend both knees. If you're on the floor, you bend both knees and then stretch your hands out to the sides. Then you turn your knees. Knees go to the right. Move the knees to the right. Head goes to the left. You're twisting the spinal cord. Very good for the back. Best exercise for the back. So when you pose, when you're down, then slowly come to the middle. Your knees come to the middle. Take them down the other side. Head goes the opposite side. Feel the stretching. The muscles continue to stretch when you're posing. Slowly to the middle. So you keep turning. You pose. Come to the middle pose. And go down the other side. So when you practice at home, you can pose longer. Feel the effect. Do this regularly to avoid back problems, to fix your existing back problem. body can fix it. You just need to give a little help to the body. This is part 1. In part 2, keep both feet apart. Both feet are apart. And your knees go to the right, head goes to the left. So if you're doing on the floor, your knee will fall on the ankle of the other leg. That's the correct distance between the 2 feet. To adjust so the knee falls on the ankle of the other leg. You stretch a different set of muscles. And you continue to pose. When you pose, you feel the muscle stretching continues. So allow a longer time for the muscles to stretch. Next, part 3. Both legs straight. Right leg goes up in the air 90 degrees, turn to the left. Head goes to the right. On the chair, I'm just demonstrating because everybody can't sit on the floor or do it on the floor. And then the leg goes up and down. And the other leg goes up. You still benefit by doing it. Twisting of the spinal cord. So if you're on the floor, try and land your toe on the floor. Try and take it a little bit more so the toe touches the floor. And then you'll feel the effect. And relax. Next one is Pavan Muktasana. For those who do it on the floor, it's good for the back and it's good for gas, strap gas. It releases any trapped gas in the body. In Pavan Muktasana, you lift up your right knee. You still do it on the floor if you can. Lift up the right knee, lock your fingers around the knee. Breathe in, breathe out, pull the knee up to the chest. You hold and release. And the left knee, breathe in, breathe out, pull it up to the chest. Hold and release. Second time, right knee, breathe in, breathe out, pull it up and release. And the left knee, breathe in, breathe out, pull it up and release. Then it's both knees. It can't be done or it's very difficult on the chair. So I'm just demonstrating. To bring your both knees up to the chest. Bring them up to the chest and then you roll forwards and backwards. Roll on your back. Very good massage of your back. And then you roll side to side, sideways roll. And release. So those who are on the floor, you slowly turn to your left side and push your palm of your hand on the floor to lift your head and shoulders up. And then you sit up. That's how you sit up from the bed as well. You turn to the side. Saves the pressure on the back. Now we do some light exercises. Both hands straight. First, you try and hold the ball. Try and squeeze the ball. Just squeeze the fingers. If you have arthritis, do this 100 times. Get the fingers moving. Get the joints moving. And then next, you close, open and close the fist. Keep the head straight. Feel the pain. Elbow straight. Feel the pain. Next, both palms up and down. Both palms going up and down. If you work at a desk job, regularly use the computer, take a break and do this exercise. Otherwise, you get problems with your thumbs and fingers and wrists and elbows. And then next, you make a fist and you rotate the fist. Feel the relaxation happening from the neck, your shoulders, elbows. And then reverse. Lot of tension builds up around your head and shoulders. Next, both hands on the shoulders. Keep the elbows together. You're going to make a big circle with the elbows. So the elbows go up, backwards, down, and then up. It's a big stretch of the elbows. You breathe in as the elbows are coming up. Breathe out as the elbows go down. Big circle. Releases a lot of tension. Very relaxed. Then we go in reverse. Good. Next, another shoulder exercise, but you massage your knees at the same time. You massage your knees and rotate the shoulders. Take them up, back, down. Very relaxed. Big circle. You have to do something to service the body, keep the body healthy. Then you go in reverse. Right, next, going to join both hands up above the head. Join your hands. And then you breathe in, pull the elbow down behind the head. So breathe out and up. Very good for frozen shoulders. Breathe in, pull the elbows down behind the head. And up. Boom. Next, both hands, lock your hands, and both hands go behind your head. So you're going to breathe in, hold, and press the hands against the head. Head presses against the hands. Hold and release. Again, breathe in, hold, and press. Then the right hand goes against the head. You breathe in, hold, press. Then again, breathe in, hold, press, and release. And the left hand, breathe in, hold, press, and release. Again, breathe in, hold, press. And next, lock your hands against, lock your fingers, press them against the forehead. Breathe in, you hold and press. And release. Again, breathe in, hold and press. Now we do exercise for the thyroid. Your thyroid gland here is in the neck. We're going to squeeze it by rotating your head. So you rotate your head, turn your head, stretch in all directions, 2 rounds. And then 2 rounds in reverse, really stretching. Next, we do an exercise for the eyes. You're going to rotate the eyes without moving the head. So take your eyes up, sideways, down, sideways, up. Big circle, make 2 rounds. Big stretching of the eyes. And 2 rounds in reverse. Now we're going to do Baya Pranayam. Baya Pranayam involves breathing in, breathe out, you're holding your breath. Then you have to apply 3 locks. Mool bandh, you pull the muscles of the anus. Pull the muscles of the anus, pull the muscles below the navel down. Below the navel, you pull them up. So that's the mool bandh. Then Udyan bandh, you pull your stomach muscles in. Then Jalandhar bandh, you lock your chin down. Lock your chin down. And then you hold 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. The longer you can, the better. So Baya Pranayam. So we do it 2 times. You breathe in, breathe out completely. Mool bandh, pull the muscles below the navel up. Udyan bandh, pull the stomach muscles in. Jalandhar bandh, lock your chin down. You hold. Very good for organ prolapse. And then you unlock in reverse. Jalandhar bandh, Udyan bandh, mool bandh. So release the locks in reverse. So we do 1 more time. So you breathe in, breathe out completely. Mool bandh, Udyan bandh, Jalandhar bandh, hold. And unlock in reverse and release. That's Baya Pranayam. Next, we do Agnisar Kriya. It's very good for the stomach. So you breathe in, breathe out completely, and then you pull your stomach in and release. Pull and release continuously. So you breathe in, breathe out, pull in and release pull and release the stomach. While holding the breath, you can do roughly about 10 to 20 times. Very good for stomach problems. And 1 more time. Breathe in, breathe out, pull the stomach in and release. Pull in, release. Next is Ujjayi Pranayam. Ujjayi Pranayam is very good for thyroid, good for sleep apnea, and good for speech problems. So you can do 3 to 21 times, lots of it, and make your thyroid better. There is a fix. This is a fix for your thyroid, and the other exercises. Thyroid does get better. So in thyroid, in Ujjayi, you have to breathe in and tighten the throat. So you go. When you do, you're tightening the throat and breathing out. But in Ujjayi, you tighten the throat and you breathe in. So first you do a short breath. A little bit coughing happens. And then you take a longer one. And you lock your chin down, hold your breath. Unlock the chin, close the right nostril, breathe out from the left. This will get a little bit of used to it. We'll just do it 2 more times. One more time. Lots of breathing techniques to stimulate different parts. Next, shake your hands. Next, you stimulate, you pump the lymph system, your lymphatic system. Your lymph point is 3 fingers, three fingers above the wrist. So 3 fingers above the wrist. Here, you press this and pump. Open and close your fist. You're pumping the lymph fluid. And then same with the other hand, 3 fingers above and pump. And while we are here, I tell you some other acupressure points. In between the little finger and the ring finger at the base of the palm is your ear point. This is the ear point. You press this up to 2 minutes. If you feel pain, there is a problem in the ear, it will help with your hearing, ear problem, pain, whatever. Then in between the first 2 fingers, index finger and the middle finger, that's your eye point. For the eyes, you press it. You can press it with a pencil or with your thumb. And then in between the 2 middle fingers, the lung point is a little bit lower. It's not right at the top, little bit lower onto the palm. Little bit lower, and then you press that. This is very good for the lungs. It will stimulate the lungs. If you have problems breathing, going up the steps, going up the hill, you press this and it will help you walking with your breathing, breathlessness problem. So you do those points on both hands. And then on your left hand is the hard point under the little finger on the line. The little finger on the line, press this is the hard point. The same point, no, this is the right hand. So, sorry, on the left hand, no, this is the left hand, yes. Left hand, that's the hard point. The same point on the right hand is the liver point. So if you have liver problems, press this. Liver problems. Also, if you have skin problems, you have to still press the liver point. And this is the thyroid, the fat part under the thumb. You press this for the thyroid. When you do Kapalbhati, you do this. Both hands point for the thyroid. So you do Ujjayi and this thyroid point. And middle of the palms is your kidney point. Middle of the palms. And then pain problems, you press these channels, for 5 channels on the back of the hand. On the back of the hand, press these channels with the thumb. You can walk, do walking, and you can also go around the fingers. Go around the fingers. It's very good for the pain. These are the pain channels. These are the same channels on the feet. You can press them on the feet as well. Right. Now, we do Anulom Vilom Pranayam, another of the powerful pranayam. In Anulom Vilom, it's alternative breathing. Use your thumb and 1 or 2 fingers to open and close each nostril. So you start by closing the right nostril. Breathe in from the left nostril. Close the left nostril. Breathe out from the right nostril. Breathe back in from the right nostril and out from the left. Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Keep your shoulders straight, back straight, eyes closed. Concentrate on the third eye in between the 2 eyebrows. So you breathe in from one nostril, breathe out from the other nostril. After you breathe out, breathe back in from the same nostril. Everybody can do Anulom Vilom. Back straight, shoulder straight. Do not move your head. Just use the nose to breathe in and out. Press the nostril gently to close it. You do not have to squeeze it tight. If your hand gets tired, you can support the hand with the elbow. You can support the elbow with the other hand. Even pregnant women can do this throughout pregnancy. It's good for the mother and the baby, keeps them healthy. Anulom Vilom helps to improve the memory. Very good for the memory. Very good for headache. A simple headache, if you do Anulom Vilom 20 minutes, headache will be gone. For migraine problems, you do Anulom Vilom twice a day. Allow 3 months. Drink plenty of water. Children need to do Anulom Vilom for 5 minutes. It will help very much when they do their homework. While doing Anulom Vilom will help. Your problems can get round and round in the brain. It will help to resolve and guide and help you find the second, third, fourth options of your problem. Very good for your problem solving. Helps to control blood pressure. Helps to improve the lung function. So helps to control asthma. Anulom Vilom. You can do Anulom Vilom sitting down, standing up. You can do it lying in bed as well. If you lose your sleep, you start doing Anulom Vilom with the eyes closed. When the brain quiets down, you're able to sleep. In from one nostril, out from the other nostril. After you breathe out, breathe back in from the same nostril. Long, slow, deep breathing. You can also do other version where you hold your breath after breathing in and you will hold your breath after breathing out as well. Nadi Shuddhi. So the Anulom Vilom with holding the breath, it helps with problems, people with neuro problems. If there's somebody has a stroke, you start doing Anulom Vilom straight away. We want to restore oxygen supply to the brain, help to gain back the movement. It's the problem in the brain which stops the movement of the hands and arms and other problems, other effects of the stroke. To get the oxygen back into the brain, start doing Anulom Vilom immediately after a stroke. Because it can affect your speech and your limb movements, eyesight as well, several effects of stroke. You do lots of Anulom Vilom. If you have problems, if you have no problems, you do Anulom Vilom 20 minutes every day for the rest of your life. If you have problems with eyes, ears, nose, throat, brain, blood pressure, heart problems, you do Anulom Vilom twice a day, even 3 times a day. You can go up to half hour and then up to 1 hour, as much as you can. Feel the difference. You'll be glad you can fix your problem yourself, then you can take other people. You're doing Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Alternate nostril breathing. Keep your eyes closed, continue doing it. Feel the relaxation of the brain. To complete the round, when you breathe out from the left nostril. Om. Raise both hands, rub them hard. To generate some heat on the palms of the hand. This will be passed on to the eyes. Eyes closed, both hands on the eyes, cover the eyes. Slowly open the eyes, and bring your hands down, slowly. Now there was one asana which I said, Mandukasana was for diabetes. Then there's extra squeezing of the pancreas with the Vakrasana. With the Vakrasana, you cross your leg. So put your right leg over the left knee. Then raise your right hand. Take it behind the left knee. Then you're going to turn around. Place your hand behind you. Turn your head round. You are really squeezing the stomach, squeezing the pancreas. And then you do Kapalbhati. That's one. Then you change the leg. The right leg goes over the left knee. And the right hand goes behind. The left hand goes behind the right knee. You turn back. So you're really squeezing the stomach, squeezing the organs, squeezing the pancreas. So very good for type 1 and type 2 diabetes. And feel your insulin levels. You're being under control. Kapalbhati. Om. Now, check your hands. We're going to do the Pranav Pranayam. In Pranav Pranayam, you breathe in and you hum like a bee. Very good for ear problems. Very good for your brain problems. Really stimulates the brain, stimulates the ears. Very calming. So you roll your tongue up in the mouth, one finger on the forehead, 3 fingers on the eyes, ears closed with the thumb. So you're going to hum, breathe in and hum 3 times. With the eyes still closed, we're going to chant Om. Untitled Pranayam, we chant Om 3 times. Next is Pranav Pranayam with the eyes still closed. You breathe silently. Just concentrate on the breath. Nice, slow breathing. Feel the oxygen going into the brain. Very good for neuro problems. Very good for Parkinson's. You can do this longer. You can do 10 minutes of this. Really calms the nerves down. Om. Raise both hands, rub them. Eyes closed, cover the eyes. And slowly down. Now we're coming to the ends. We're going to do lion roar. We're going to do laughter, and then you're going to do some clapping to stimulate your acupressure points. For lion roar, you open your mouth wide open, tongue sticking out. You're going to roar 3 times. Ah! 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 Then you massage the throat. Very good for thyroid, very good for sleep apnea. And then next is laughter, and we go. Ah, 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 Wonderful. Laughter is very good. And then your points, we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 2 on the palms. 1, 2, other hand. 1, 2 on the back. 1, 2, other hand. 1, 2 on the side. 1, 2, down. 1, 2. Oh, thank you very much. When it's on the YouTube, you can share the YouTube with your friends to help them learn.
Thank you, Prabhu Ji, very much. Also, because also I'm taking class after from 11 o'clock for children yoga as well, just shortly. So if anyone interested, link is on the Yoga with Sam as well. And this program with Prabhu Ji done, you can see them on YouTube as well. It's anybody can see worldwide, and you can see it all. Okay. It's also, I'll save that in Yoga with Sam as well. Cool. Yeah. And also, I'm going to make a decision now. Not many people putting camera on. From tomorrow, I'm going to be a bit strict. If you don't have a camera on, few people is okay. Now 90% people don't put the camera on. So it doesn't look right. When it goes in the video, it looks kind of quite blunt. Like today, if I put the whole screen on, all I can see is 6, 7 people on camera on. Back everybody is not. And I know you're taking advantage of good nature. I don't think that's right. You know, I'll stop the video taping anyway. Do you agree, Prabhu Ji?